Yep. Yeah. All right, checking out the microphone. Looks like it's good. Okay, good afternoon, YouTube and Facebook. Going to just do some orders here. Going to do the line work and basically wrap up a couple of orders for you. And I figured I'd just put it on cam so that way, get a little bit more exposure, see me doing my thing, and get that motivation to get this stuff out the door. All right, so hello to anybody that joins me. If I don't see you right away, I apologize. And got the chat over there. I'll try to keep it in mind, but I just want to kind of wrap up this work. It's at a good point where you can kind of see the effort that I put into getting it to this point. All the paint is very dry and just ready to go. Just have to outline everything, put all the final details. Hopefully my voice is projecting and got a little bit of music in the background. All the lights are the way I want them. Okay, put this one on. I think that helped, right? That helped. Yeah, helps a little bit. So I've been thinking I may need to update and get another webcam or something, because I just don't really like how it blows out the colors and doesn't know how to focus on things. So maybe that's something that I can change, but I'm not really certain. Alright, let's get into this. We have everything, like I said. This was the order. There's about 6 chairs plus 8 plus 2 more. And then we have a sweatshirt to do. Alright, so let's get this together. Yeah. So I'm hoping that I can start bringing some more of the airbrush experience to YouTube and start streaming from events. Not completely there yet, but I have been looking into it. Somehow I always get that wrong, but it's all right. Looks good enough. Okay, black is getting a little goofy right now. I just picked up the brushes from yesterday. They should be good, but I had a lot of computer stuff to do earlier, and put together a contract and kind of start thinking about some of the other occurrences that are going to happen for this month. Trying to get everybody's work in and field new calls and new opportunities as well. I have something that I'm working on, and I hope that I can start talking about that soon. But it's still in the works, so I'm not going to jinx it and start putting it out there. So I'm hoping can get some digital drawing this weekend done. Been watching a lot of different artists, and kind of just want to put some artwork out there. You know, get the opportunity to just, you know, sit down and, I guess, create some of the ideas that have been flowing around. A lot of times I don't I don't get to keep on the same topic matter, and because I'm concentrating on so many different art styles, I suppose, or different orders and different customers. So I think that looks pretty decent. Stripe a little bit better. So this happened to be an order that I believe that I had created for this client, and I think they said something happened to the chair, so we're redoing it. And they got the chair like 3 or 4 years ago, so. Do like return customers. Let me see what the picture looks like. I kind of want to make it very much like they had it. Okay. So I was just watching something. They were talking about how robots are really going to, we're going to start seeing them a lot more often in the public and in the, you know, different work areas. I guess they are done with paying us humans to do work. So a lot of different I guess positions and industries are going to just go away because they'll be able to program some sort of robot and won't be needing humans. They're also talking about how this, you know, one AI or one robot is capable, you know, of creating artwork, creating songs. So a lot of us are definitely going to be out of work. Now, hopefully it won't be anytime soon, but not like I'm not at work now. It's getting a lot better. Okay, so that part of the design looks good. And I can't wait. I have a, I pre-purchased a book, an anatomy book by an Asian artist. I think his name, I believe it goes by J.H. Stonehouse. And the artwork is just absolutely amazing. It's just the style that and the approach that I want to go with myself. So I figured, even though the book was normally in Korea, pardon me, it was probably in you know, an Asian dialect or an Asian, you know, written. I don't know which one it is, but actually, but they've translated it, and it is in pre-order. So I'm still waiting for it. I don't think it will be until the end of the month, but certainly worth the wait. If anybody is familiar with some of these Asian and artists like I'm gonna say his Kim. I'm gonna say his wrong. His name is wrong. My bad. I have to look it up. But he's the guy that creates extremely amazing compositions that are like size of walls, and he just does it with a marker, and there's no like pre-thought or sketching. He just kind of goes to it, understands perspective well enough, and is capable to just bash out these amazing pieces of art. Okay, so Noah has to be taken care of up the top, and we need a lot more white. My white was a little bit more opaque then. So I hope everybody's having a good day out there. If anybody's queuing into the art, appreciate stopping by. Just say hello. I'll give you a shout out. Looking forward to this beautiful upcoming weekend. Does anybody have any good things that they are going to be doing? Let's see, Noah. Okay, so I also realized that I must have used a lighter gray, and I'm going to try to fix that. Let's see if we could tone down this gray a little bit. Because it's starting to interfere with the way that the letters kind of form, so I don't like that. Too dark. Go back over that. It's all right. Okay. So I should have remembered to try to take these, try to take the stream and post it into some of the different Facebook groups, but sometimes I just get to the point where I just want to spray, be on camera, and that satisfies the feeling of I did something. So if you haven't gotten in a camp order, airbrush chair or whatever, or a basketball, football, soccer ball, any kind of party favor, I'm still doing it, and I will for the next at least 2 weeks. But at some point I'm going to start cutting off orders and not taking any new orders, because I have plans to do some artwork elsewhere outside of New York State, and I need to make sure that there is nothing prohibiting me from my goal. Okay, yeah, we did a lot of that, we did a lot of that. And did I do anything in the inside? I just did. Alright, Noah, you're out of here. I'll probably, a lot of times I'll take a look at it before I put the final clear on, and I may, you know, put some adjustments or add something to it. I think everything is the way it should be, though. So thank God it's starting to get a lot warmer in here, and I can feel it now. I'm just gonna take off this sweatshirt. And I'm starting to wear a support belt a lot more often. Kind of feel that keeps my posture, it keeps me thinking of my posture. And when you're thinking of your posture, you're actually standing correct and not putting as much strain on the body, and you feel a lot better. Alright, so that one's Ghost. Here's another sports one, very similar, but they only wanted a basketball and a football and a baseball. Oh, hello, Miss Meredith. Yeah, some of these orders they're okay. Not my favorite thing to do, or airbrush. So we all have to work. So, I tell you, footballs are the weirdest thing. I always get them a little wrong, a little off. I always think of Stewie Griffin's head. And if it looks like Stewie, I think I'm in the right ballpark. Okay, is brown on the gun? No, it is not. Let's just use orange. Ah, I like that. That orange lightened it up. Okay, that's fine. And then a baseball. So, Meredith, I hope your day is going nicely. I got stuck on writing a contract earlier, and the application, I no longer have Word, I guess it's Microsoft Word on the computer. I have some, I don't know, no frills Word app, and it was just messing up my old contracts, and I had to completely copy and paste and pull them all the way out of the document and then recreate them in Google Docs. So I was a little annoyed at that, but hey, what are you gonna do? All right, you know what? I forgot this one. We're going to do something similar and just give it a dusting of blue. And then we can just put these white highlights on there. So this is what I didn't do from the... I always forget my process. I invent a new one each time. All right, heat. Let's work on the top here. His name is Hudson. Mr. Hudson Hawk. I think I did this I started in Bubble. Yeah, I'll still get away with it. Okay, this brush is acting a little felonious today. So hopefully the music here is pretty low. That's why. Okay. Okay, so this, I remember I've got to move it over a little bit. This work. S. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. Yeah, it's actually getting a lot warmer in here. May have to open up the garage door. Okay, and this will give so I've been wondering too. I keep seeing a lot of people's posts about watery paint and paint that's not the same formula as they used to make. And I'm wondering if they're quite right about that, because looking at the picture of the older chair that I had done, the white was a lot more vibrant and brilliant. Seemed like it covered easier. Who knows what that could be? Little exciting lines, excito lines I make. I don't know. So it's up to anybody out there. Just like to say hello. Say hello back. I'll give you a shout out. Okay, that was good. So, does anybody have any big plans for the weekend? Anything cool to do? Okay, that looks good enough. What do we got? What do we got? Alright. Gotta do this laces on the ball. Okay. Okay, Mr. Hudson. Alright, buddy, hope you enjoy your little camp chair. That's Hudson for you. So, I have these other chairs. I have the Denny's chairs as well. Let me put these up real quick. Start lining these puppies. These really, I don't know, they take a lot more paint and they take a lot more care to make them look really, you know, decent. Okay, so it says New York up at the top. It says Rangers here, and then that's red, if I believe. Let's see. And I created a stencil yesterday, although I had one. I needed a smaller one because these chairs don't take the same amount of area. I think that's the red one. Yeah, that's the red one. Okay, that's better than I thought it would have came out. You don't use the heat will you won't get the most vibrant sense of the color. You have to kind of layer it on and the more that it's layered on with heat, the more opaque and visible that it becomes. It just fills in the area that you haven't been filling in. Okay, this we need the... It don't have to be perfect, it just has to be done. I always, if anybody can remember this, I don't even remember the full quote, but I loved there was a Transformers episode like eons ago where Megatron found this old beat up huge robot, and he's like, a warrior doesn't need a head, just needs a good strong body. And he's right. Some things you just don't need the full capacity, you just need just enough to get by. Alright, New York and then Rangers. So I'm gonna write this straight down. Let me write this first so that way I don't mess it up. Gotta use a chair this time because it's kind of low. I'm doing it on an angle. Alright. Rangers. Alright, so when I free up some time, I've been thinking in my head too, I'm actually going to start trying some different platforms. I'm going to try streaming on Reddit. In fact, I probably could have set the camera up, but I still haven't figured out exactly the routine. How do you go into each room or something? New York. Alright. That'll do. forgot about this one. This is supposed to have something on the back. I have to remind myself of that. Let me start it, in fact. Just realized that. Rosie. So this is how I generally do the artwork on this chair. I've realized that you have to kind of, the white, it just soaks in. It just soaks in, and then you almost don't really see it. So what I decided to start doing is block out the color that's there. So that almost will give me a better base to start from than the way I normally paint. I am shutting that off, sorry. You'll have to get back to me later. I am currently streaming. Okay. To be honest with you, I don't know who that was, but I am not like, I kept telling people I can't just drop what I'm doing at that second and really keep concentrating on you because on the new thing, because I'm concentrating on something that I'm currently working on. Wow, it's starting to get really warm in here. Odd enough. Maybe we'll open up the garage a little bit. Alright, what do we do here? I'm just going to give this a basic... I'm going to make it just like the front design. And I'm going to give it a basic outline so I can kind of see what's going on here. So one of the things that I keep forgetting and I keep telling myself that I have to do and I don't ever really do, and I'm hoping that I'm going to do after this video, is fully tag the video and add the description, add the description, and then I have to add tags, a thumbnail as well, a good thumbnail. And we'll see if that video gets more coverage, or more views rather, than okay. These things just drink the paint. So a lot of times what I like to do is, you know, when I have a bunch of these chairs, it's easier to create a process where you just do, you know, a couple of steps on each one. I'll take each chair and then I will spray the base white or a base black and then a white on top of it. A lot of times I will also use transparent base. This transparent base is just the I suppose it's the it's the solvent part. It's the part that and there is, I suppose, clear paint. It's basically clear paint, and this kind of will gum up the little pores and allows the paint to kind of sit on top of it. Otherwise, I'll just spray the paint and let it build up on its own. But in certain areas, it really will cake up. So I see this one, this is really going to have to dry before it really will accept any more paint. Okay, so we can go to the front. So now, seeing this application of paint, what I've realized is a lot of people just see the design and they see, you know, what I'm doing, and they don't have the imagination to say, you know what, Charlie can draw just about anything on anything. So what I'm watching may be fun, but I'm sure he can paint something for me on something I like. So all you have to do is ask, and I'll let you know if I can paint it or paint it on that object. So I always been thinking I would have taken some Mother's Day orders, but I was pretty tight with these camp orders. Very tied up with them this week. In the past couple of weeks, rather. So I end up not advertising specifically for that reason. But it doesn't mean that you can't ask. I usually try to make the time for every project or anything that comes my way. And then I ask people to, you know, if we have a conversation on the phone, text me what you just said. Text me your order, because I'm not going to remember what your order is. I'm not going to sit here and try to write it down for you. Not my, it's not for me to do that. Give me a clear, concise order. Something to look at, later on when I'm ready to do the order. And we're all good to go. So that donut came out really gross. We'll find a way to make that look tasty. Okay, where are we going with this? We gotta do some purple. I still got a viewer. I don't know who that beautiful viewer is, but I like that viewer. They're hanging out, keeping me company, keeping me feel like doing something. So we're gonna start. We'll be streaming some other cool stuff, I hope, in the next week or so. Got some custom projects that we have to bust out. so, like a dog, like that. I like that. All right, and good vibes up at the top. See, these chairs just take forever, I swear. What is that? I want to get another meal in. So sometimes I like to do this. Sometimes when I'm not certain how the writing really should feel, or it's you know, how the letters I want them to kind of bulk out, I will do this in white. So that way I can end up coloring that white with the colors and then go over it with black. So this is just a preliminary line to sketch out where this stuff is going to go. Okay, that's good enough. Ow. Okay, there you go. They got good vibes. So I wanted to just stop really quick for a second and just explain something about the way I kind of form these letters. So originally, when I first started to, airbrush, I was only capable of really doing handwritten letters, script or print, and bubble just kind of really escaped me, as far as really seeing it and knowing how to evenly space stuff out. So the first thing that you end up doing is, when you look at your area, I cut it in half. I cut it in half and figure out how many letters are going to go on one side, how many are going to go on the other. There's 2 words. 1 word is going to go on the other side, but they're both of similar space. They're almost equal value here. But there's 5 letters in this and 4 in that. And what I will do is sometimes stretch out some letters and squeeze others, so that way it will fit properly. The other thing that I tend to do is, like I showed you, the white line is almost like a sketch line. So now all I have to do is go back with the colors, and the colors will color that white and make that kind of disappear. The colors are transparent, and the white is just going to get colored. Okay, it looks a lot more vibrant. We had the little white highlight, and this one is. Oh no, we got to do the back. All right, good vibes. Good vibes. All right. What's this girl's name? Rosie. I think my uncle had a dog named Rosie. Oh, the other thing I meant to mention was sometimes you want to vary the size of your letters. Usually the first letter is going to be capital and is going to be a little bit larger. It's going to take up some more space. So the next letter you make a little bit smaller, and it's usually a vowel. So my line of thought is make the vowel smaller in a, how would you say, one large, one small, one large, one small, one large. With that kind of rhythm, it makes the whole name look cooler. To me, it does. So sometimes you want to give your, the letters a determined size based on the positioning in the, in the actual word itself, so that it feels like it's bouncing, like or wavy. So what I'll end up doing is I'm going to drop this S a lot lower, and the R and the E, and you'll see once I bring those up a little bit higher, it'll feel a little different. So they need a little bit more color right here. Pink. Hey. Oh. Oh no, wait. Did this come out of the thing? Yeah, so this brush, it's just the whole handle piece came out. It's got to be glued in. Keep it down here. Black. So I hope this is a good view. I believe it looks good. So I just dropped that a little bit to make it feel bouncy. And a lot of times I can clean up. I used to put like a nice white outline right above on the edge of the black outline, but this design is a little different. That outline was a good way of cleaning up your, things that you change. Okay, I think it looks cool. double edge. Okay, Rosie, you're done. Now, in that same amount of time, we'll probably get the rest of these, the rest of them done. Okay, so you're knocked out. All right, we're gonna, let's hit up Chase here. Chase also was trying a little differentness with the style on this lettering. I like when, you know, I have little happy mistakes or something that I look at it, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give that a shot. Whoops. Okay, I like that. Just playing with the bottom of the letter a little bit, and kind of just extending it out, pushing it. Not the normal way I do bubble. Cool. Okay, it needs a little bit of blue up at the top. And a little orange at the bottom. For some reason, I really always like the NYX colors. I always like the blue, white, and orange. Can't say why. And not a fan of the NYX. I can't, you know, I don't know. Alright, so we are doing a ball here. It's kind of like the NYX logo. Like I said, kinda. I'm effing up here. Trying to get that round, but I effed it up. Okay, that'll do. And then full outline. Okay. And I don't really know what the ball and the Nix looks like. I'm just going to do this way. Something to that effect. Okay, that's how I hide mistakes. Bam. And we'll throw a little orange in there just to keep some consistency. Ba-dam. Y'all know what I mean. All right. Okay, your ghost. Bam. Okay. One's girly girly. Now there's another one that has a back on it. I can't remember. Ah, this one. So we forgot to get this back. Yo, what up, David? How are you? Good to see you again. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad to be back on. I here and there it just been kind of busy and didn't really kind of put too much focus on streaming because I kind of figured the you know, I'm doing a bunch of chairs, the same stuff that I had been doing. But I also realized that you know, some people want to see this. Some people may want to see this. So I hope everything is good on your end, David. Are you ready for some good weather to head your way this weekend? Big plans? Let us know. Let us know. Is it bench? It's bench with an H. So it says bench, I guess. Banish. Banish? Okay, Banish. See, all of these pieces, I will clear coat them as well, so that way the paint is really in there. Or it can't be like, you know, the surface can't be, you know, it can be scratched, but if it's scratched, then it's only hitting the clear. All right, so this is a Snapchat one. David, if you're still there, I'm wondering, have you been doing any? Have you tried to do any work? Where's the picture of this? I know it has like a. Very much like that. I don't know. And then how did I do this? I don't know. So this camp season is coming to a close, and I will be happy for that. Be able to focus and put some effort towards some art that I like. Let's make this, I don't have a chair. Something to that effect, and then I believe there's another white outline, I don't remember. Okay, a little barf, rainbow barf, and I think there's like little black dots. Where's the damn picture? Okay. I don't know if that's right, but that's the way it looks now. Okay, finish up Dahlia. Dahlia. We'll give it a very thin white line. Okay. Okay, that looks the way it looks. Okay, the Black Dahlia is done. Here's the Dahlia. Dahlia! Alright, this one is a pretty simple one. This one is practically done already. Finish up this Nets logo. Hey, okay, David. No, I haven't been doing much airbrushing. I'm waiting approval for a big job. Alright, great. I will be doing signs and artwork on the outside of buildings. Congratulations, man. I'm glad to hear that. Just been a grandpap working at my other job. Oh, I see. Yeah, you know, and that's good, man. I'm so happy that you know, you're able to have a good living, and the airbrush is secondary, and it doesn't rule your life. Right now, airbrushing for me, you know, if I don't do it, I don't get paid. I'm not gonna get any further in life. But I do have aspirations to try other forms of art, and every once in a while I do get those opportunities to try something, but haven't been getting paid. You know, just only getting paid from doing airbrush artwork. So it would be interesting to get paid, you know, based on, you know, another form of talent that I have, or. But right now, airbrushing is my love and my life, and I will continue doing it. Until the wheels fall off, I guess, right? That sounds about like my vehicle. Till the wheels fall off. She's still going. Okay, we'll clean that up more. Yeah, that'll be really great to see, David. I hope that you know, those wall pieces really work out for you. I want to take some time and you know, maybe do some stuff outdoors myself. I have some spray paint. I've got some large canvases, and I just need to do something. Like I said, it's an all good time after I finish everybody else's projects. You know, somebody else will call and there'll be a new project. And then I never get to my projects, but hey. Okay, and then there's like a B. I have to open up the logo to see that. What is it called? Nets? Okay. Alright, that circle looks a little wonky. Big B in the middle. All right, that'll do. I like that one. That was straightforward. No name on that. Okay, and last but not least, we got a donut. Let's do the back here first. Looks like it needs some color. Outline. And this is for young Joella. Okay, Joella. Joella DeVille. We'll give this purple. Okay. Blueberry Fago. Blueberry Fago? Oh, the kid's name is Little Mosey. Oh. Let's go. Okay. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Oh, that would be great. I can't wait to see that, David. I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for when you're streaming. I always, so a lot of times when you don't see me streaming, I have, some sort of movie on or background. I'll be watching YouTube, maybe have a tutorial on or something. But lately I've been having to just, kind of push these orders out and just, do them, quickly. That's where I got to this one point where I was like, you know what, the artwork would be, something that I could present online, and it won't bore the hell out of people. Gives them a little bit of something to watch, but it's not, the full process. I find that, people's attention span, is very short nowadays, and it's not easy to keep them interested. So when you're showing off the same stuff over and over again, I kind of imagine people just kind of get bored. My conversation is not all too great. But I hope that for anybody that's watching, you're picking up some tips and knowledge. Not giving out gems over here, but okay, so this we go full tilt on. Okay, and I think it gets swirlies and something else. Where's the book? Oh, hearts. This one gets hearts. So I think I keep reminding myself. Hopefully, when I get off the stream, I'm going to try to answer a question for an artist, a friend that I forgot to answer. Or actually, I was at the end of the stream and I just didn't see his message, his question before I finished, and he had asked if the paint that I use will that help prevent tip dry. The short answer is yes. I believe that this paint overall for me it works really well. The E-Tac paint. Will you never get tip dry again? No, you certainly can get tip dry, but this paint, as long as you continue using it, it seems to be a lot more efficient and effective and not drying up on the tip. And I don't know if it's formulated or if that's a consistent statement with everybody that uses this paint, but I have never had any issues where I'm like, oh god, I gotta throw this airbrush away. And if you constantly get tip dry, your anger definitely will build up. Okay, so that's all sprinkled. Looks so different on the photocopy. Okay, so now it's Starlight. This is a big camp name, Starlight. And I spread it out. I didn't spread it out too well. I could have brought the light a lot further into the other half, but we'll see how this works out. All right, hopefully I didn't spell that wrong. Okay. I like to make that look like a star, like a T. Okay, that looks pretty decent. I'm going to give it a purple glow. Okay, and then we're going to saturate the colors now. So David, what if you're still with us, what type of artwork are you going to be doing on the large murals? Okay, good to go. I think this is the last one. Actually, there's one more piece, small thing, but I think I'm going to shut it down after this one and maybe set up for another project. What is it, 420? Actually, I may go back to an older project and wrap that up. That's what I have to do. I also have a football here. I forgot. I'll do the football before I go, and then we will shut it down. Bam. Starlight. Starbright. Shadow there. As good as it's gonna get. Starlight. Starbright. Alright, let's do the football. Alright, what happened to the ring? Finish up that one. And this one, the name in here is Drew. Drewski. Okay, Drew. Mr. Drewski, you're done. You're done, son. Actually, let me darken this green up a little bit. So I used to have a darker green that I had like on the gun. A lot of times I'll just mix the color. I'll mix it live, you know, with a nice blue on top. Hit it off with the green again, and that will just darken that green out. Makes it a lot richer, a lot cooler looking. And then the good old outline. Okay, maybe a little bit of action on there. We'll do a little action line. And a little couple of drips. All right. Bam. There's Drew. Drewski. Okay, the sign is Nowekan Bergen Youth. Okay, a nice youth center. That's great. Indigenous artwork. That's gonna be really nice. So is that, I suppose, a tribe, Nowekan Bergeron? Yeah, it kind of sounds like it could be tribal. That's really great, David. I really can't wait to see what you come up with. Please tag me, you know, if I don't, you know, so that way it kind of just comes up in my notifications or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm hoping. Oh, what's up? Is that Mike in there? I just noticed you. Your comment. Thanks a lot, Mike. I learned a lot of lettering from my buddy Mike Burrill. He's got some of the sickest, you know, airbrush graffiti out there, and you know, he's generally the individual that kind of you know, keyed me in on bubble letters and how to, you know, kind of create the process to you know, form the letters. And yeah, without that, man, I certainly wouldn't have picked up you know, the style that I have now. Yo, what up, Todd? Mr. Todd Bemis is in the house. Yeah, but like I said, it takes some time to develop your lettering style. I still feel like I have just a I call it legible graffiti. I don't, you know, want the letters to be, you know, so awkward that you can't understand what you're, you know, the person, you know, what I'm trying to achieve, because you know, the person wants to personalize it and they want somebody else to read their name. So I tend to kind of make it like cool, you know, kind of cool looking. But lettering has never really been my, you know, the thing that I really want to do. I want to do more portraits, and I want to do, you know, some more mural type stuff as well. So I can't wait. Hopefully we get some more projects in there. Oh, you're welcome, Mike. No doubt, man. I would not be the artist I am without that man's, you know, his drive as well, because, you know, we kind of went to school and, you know, found each other in the hallways by seeing each other's artwork. And then later on, we became friends outside of school. You know, I was very fortunate that you know there are people that have you know similar interests, and you know uh, those people, those artists, and you know with like minds, you know you end up focusing together, and sometimes going in different directions, but always you know I could not be here without the help of a lot of other artists in the past. You know, without their encouragement and without you know just seeing you know how hard they push to create their artwork. You know, Mike used to he used to airbrush in this little tiny uh, you know shed for a company that we used to work for. I'm not going to mention it, but I used to watch him freeze his butt off in there, and you know the space and how confined he was. He got his work done, and you know it was that kind of work ethic that you know would motivate me on the days when I really didn't want to do what I was doing. You know, I'm in a garage, so over the winter time it does get pretty brick and cold in here, but if you have the right attitude, you'll always stay warm and ready to do your work. You know, you got to have heat as well, but you know, that drive will push you to do things that you won't normally think that you can. Uh, and sometimes, you know, you got to sacrifice for that art. You know. So yeah, here's Drew. There was one other piece that I was supposed to do. The thing was already done, but they sent it back. They just kind of wanted they wanted some stress lines on there. Just basic stuff, but I guess that's what he was looking for. They just didn't put that in the synopsis. All right, so that's it for that one. That was all that I needed to do. I don't think she wanted it on this part, just on the name. So you know, it still looks clean, still looks good. I don't think I need to do anything else to it. But we're gonna shut down here. And like I said, I have you know, I got a little sweatshirt that I'm supposed to do, and then I have a 9-piece order that we probably won't get to till next week, and I may stream that as well. Those are some bridal shower shirts for my friend Elise. Shout out to Elise. Hope you have a good weekend. Thank you for the order. And yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I may come back on. Because I do have to. I'm gonna finish this beautiful little animal here. He passed away, or she passed away. Pardon me. It was Leah the bulldog for my friend Lisette. Shout out to Lisette. I think her birthday is tomorrow. It's coming up. So I wanted to finish this for you, but I've been so busy, and if you see this, you know, this is where we're at. A lot closer than the first time you saw it. So you know, I'll hopefully get that together and get that in the mail for you, get that out to you. All right. So yeah, if anything, I may stop and start a new stream, but let's see, who is that? Narf Anarag and an RC boat player. Who's Narf Onarog? That must be, is that Frank? Mr. Frank? So Mike says there's kids in Chinese sweatshops who wouldn't. Yeah, that's true. That's true, bro. Yeah, what up, Frank? Yeah, I got you. You know, like I said, you know, I'm still doing these camp orders, and I've spoken to them. We're going to put a stop on that by 5/21, And you know, like I said, I've got a lot of things to manage next week as well. So after that, I will get in touch with you and Frank, and we'll get you we'll get that boat. You know, we'll get some paint on that boat. All right. Yeah, so I had a good time just bringing this to you today. I can't wait to, you know, to do some other artwork on the channel. Like I said, you know, I'm probably going to get back to 3D, some 3D art one day. You know, I'm still very basic, or you know, just have to put in some effort into the program itself, and you know, sit down and figure that out and try to get some ideas of things that I would want to do in that. But I still want to paint. I still want to, you know, pull out the regular brushes and to do some, you know, either oils or acrylic, you know, in a brush painterly style. And you know, I had a lot of projects on you know, in mind for the summer, but you know, I have some other plans, and hopefully those will go through, and maybe switching locales, and you know, it should be a very good step forward, and you know, that will you know, we'll be streaming that, and you know, I'll be giving you updates on my progress and what those plans are as soon as they're concrete. Yeah, so I'd just like to say Happy Mother's Day to everybody, all of my you know, people that have been watching. Happy Mother's Day to all your mothers. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Here's something I still, where's that? Okay. Yeah, this is a gift I got from my grandmother, and we're gonna throw some paint on this as well. I thought this was really nice. Got a nice flower, and we're going to put some paint on the Afghan thing here. Hopefully, you know, that'll look really cute. It'll look really nice. And I think there was something else that I need to paint. Oh, I have something for my mom I was going to paint. So I don't know if I'll do any of that on camera, but you know, maybe I'll get to share. I'll take some pictures, and we'll share pictures on Sunday. So until then, everybody enjoy the rest of the day and enjoy your weekend. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, that is YouTube. I guess it's Airmarkable Airbrush, I believe the channel is called. So if you can, you know, go up there and find that. If not, you know, look for my Linktree, Linktree/Airmarkable, and that'll give you all the links, my TikTok, and some of the other channels, Instagram channels that I have, and also the Airbrush store that I've set up, where you can order jean jackets and you know, custom artwork on stuff. Still got a lot of things to do to manage that and get that a little bit you know, up to speed, but yeah, we're coasting. All right, so it's a nice flower, huh? Yeah, so I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. Thanks again for joining me. Ciao.